Yes, you already know. Doggie Diamonds No Filter.com is my official website. Everything pertaining to me is on Doggie Diamonds No Filter.com. My social media pages is on there. My store is on there where you can get some great merch at. Any video you might have missed. Any video, I'm about to say Vist. What the hell is Vist? Any audio podcast you might have missed is all on this site. DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. Also, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? Let me give you some information on this promotion that I offer. First of all, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. On the Insta stories, the YouTube communities, the Threads accounts, the Facebook accounts, and the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. I don't care if you want to promote a book, a t-shirt, a YouTube, an album, a song, whatever it is. I can help you get in front of thousands of people. Thousands. Let's go. Yes, as you hear the greatest intro on YouTube, just know.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
That's an actual fact. So far in the chat, the lights is not going up, but people in the building. We gonna shout out Young Yalla's in the building. Caramel King, 200K. E. Blandon is in the building as always. Break Every Chain, what's going on? Sincerely yours. Yes, I'm on time. JB, what's up? Bernadette Bernie, always in the building. The Sun God, what's up? The Truth, I don't know. We gonna talk about that tonight. Nate Jackson, what's up? Zone 864 TV is in the building. Brian, what's going on? J Woo 72. Payday 39. Brian said peace to the chat. Darrell Lowery, what's up? What's going on? LO, work in progress. Where the hell you been the past couple of days? City Boy Floyd, what's up? Christopher Farmer, where you been? I ain't seen you here either. Goo Roach is in the building. Moderator extraordinaire. Nisa Shabazz is in the building. Listen. Sincerely Yours is in the building. Brown Girl is in the building. Team Official Music Group. Is that the Team Official that I know? That's the Team Official I know? I wonder if that's the same Team Official. Shout out to y'all if that is. SCG Publishing, what's up? Sarah, what's going on? Mega Bills, what's going on? Always in the building. Philly Sheed is always here too. Tisha Dotson, Modernaire Extraordinaire is in the building. Mr. K, what's up? Never saw you here before. Thank you for joining us tonight. Chief Red Hair, Brown Eyes, always in the building. D on G Time, what's up? I like that name. Edgardo, what's up? Soul Sister 81, Parker Boy, what's up? Sadie Cat, what's going on? Mr. K, what's up? Wilson, Howard, R.A., what's up? Rah! Superstar Rail, my brother's in the building as always. Brian, what's up? A, yes, just A, what's up? Wilson Howard, what's going on? Mr. Q, what's up? Scale Blazers is in the building. Riz 027, don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, BX is in the building. Partest is in the building. We got Dub P in the building. We got Ask the Out of You. That's a crazy name. No, Ark the Fuck Out of You. Okay. AJ Wise, what's up? P's and Q's. Oh, see, I got that right. That's a dope name. P's and Q's, what's up? Leonard Pishin. Hold on. We gonna start the music over because I want to shout everybody out tonight. I don't want to leave nobody. Let's go. Start it over. Here we go. Where the music at? Why didn't the music play? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, you did something wrong as usual. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong music. Oh, y'all remember that. Hold on. Here we go. Let's start the right music. There we go. All right, we gonna get everybody in. VLC, what's up? Keith Griffin, what's up? Robin, what's up? Fourth Con, what's up? Watch Slice, what's up? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Easy to be nasty, what's going on? Unpopping Opinions is in the building. Could we get the lights up? Leonard Pishin, what's up? Daryl Allen, 7'9", that means Birmingham, Alabama is in the building. Houston is in the building with Team King 254. Sincere, the God is in here. G2G, Corey. Docs by Dre, what's up? James, what's up? Yeah, tell them to get them likes up. Go Dogs, what's going on? Who's a producer? That's why I said.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, I did the beat. Every song you ever hear on here, all the beats you hear is produced by me. Yes, TB, what's going on? Thank you for appreciating my intro. Always a smiley face. Jigga J TV, what's going on? Thank you for always supporting. Yes, Old Head TV, I love that. Stay Ash, what's up? Stay Ashe, if I say it right. TB, what's up? Trevor Diesel, what's going on? The original one, Naps TV is here. Neltron 8000 is always here. Miss Helena, she putting up the Statue of Liberties. I let you know, that's New York. The smoke spot, that means Harlem is in the building. All the beats you ever hear. Big Four Nation, what's up? Anytime you hear any beat and you hear,
Doggie Diamonds did
that means
this.
I did that. Any beat you ever hear, I did. Matter of fact, hold up, let's change it real quick, hold up. People remember this. This used to be the outro. Now I can make this the intro at any time. Everybody know what this is. This used to be the outro, but I can make it the intro any given time. Did this too. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. But I'm ready to come on the screen. I'm ready. Let's get this going. Moo 74, what's up? Key, what's up? Could we get them likes up? Let's get them likes up. All right, let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up and let's stop the beats. Let's stop the music. Neltron, you've been missing a lot, but I'm here. Yeah, y'all gotta get the playback. Rosavelli forever, long supporter. You know what I'm saying? No, we not the Lube Gang, Eddie Matrix. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. So if that's the type of time you on, salute to you. But that ain't our gang. That's not our gang. We ain't jacking that. So I'm here tonight. Some names gonna get called out tonight, okay? So what I want y'all to know is that Diddy, Bail, Rosavelli forever, what's up? Thank you for supporting my independent voice. So Diddy friends, where are they? All these people that used to brag about his parties, where they're at? We ain't heard from nobody. Now, you mean to tell me we didn't get one free Diddy from nobody? Not one person said free Diddy? Not one? None of his people? The only person, and I want to give y'all some information tonight because I think this is very, very important to put a lot of this in perspective. Because there's many things that you might not know about these cases and these situations or why people get locked up and what happens. So, what happens is this. You have people who are quiet. You have people who should be talking and people who are quiet. But one person who was vocal about the situation happens to be Boosie. And this is what Boosie had to say. Could we come to our reaction screen? Yes, we are here. Boosie had to say, I feel Diddy in jail for basically doing what every other famous entertainer has done. Flew itches out for some threesomes. He just freakier. We actually go call women prostitutes who fly in willingly to be with their partners for sex. That was a hard read right there. Let's try that again, because we got to like proofread and read ebonics and shit, you know. So we actually go call women prostitutes who fly in willingly to be with their partner for sex. If that's the case, if you've been flued out and had X, you should be labeled a prost. I ain't gonna say the words for, you know, the purpose. If that's the case, that's 80% of the women reading this and trafficking. Hell nah. You're a celebrity. You got to fly ussy in. How else you gonna get the ussy? You're never in one place. When I saw that video, I was pissed off. Like, this nigga really got a problem. But facing life in prison for basically doing what so many entertainers have done, I disagree. So is Boosie keeping it tall? Y'all agree with what he said? Y'all think all entertainers do this? So does that mean, like, if long distance relationships, is that considered to be doing that too? So if you had said woman that's in another state, or ladies, if you got a man that's in another state and they fly in, are you Diddy and shit? I'm just saying, we got to ask. This is a serious question. And let me tell you why this is troublesome and a problem. Because you have something, ladies and gentlemen, of the chat and the playback gang, you have something called the Mann Act. Now, let me tell you what the Mann Act is. Shades off. The Mann Act, also known as the White Slave Traffic Act, is a federal law that criminalizes the transportation of people for the purpose of prostitution or other immoral purposes. So this dickhead decides to say everybody does it. Fulio, not the kid who got killed. You all might, Boosie, you might be the original Fulio before the kid. The Mann Act, if you admit to flying somebody in to bust their tail, you can be charged with the Mann Act. I'm just showing y'all, I like to teach and educate as well as, spill my spill. So the Mann Act, the law passed in 1910 and is named after Illinois Congressman James R. Mann. The Mann Act was responsible to the white slavery hysteria of the early 20th century, which was rooted in fears about the changes brought by the Industrial Revolution. The law was intended to combat forced prostitution, but its broad wording led to being used to criminalize many forms of consensual X activity. Ain't that some shit? The Mann Act has been used as a tool for political persecution and blackmail. The Mann Act is still federal law and can't be used to prosecute ex-workers and others involved in human trafficking. What is one of his charges? The maximum penalty for violating the Mann Act is 10 years in prison and a fine. So let's go even further. I brought this up because, I like to, show y'all some stuff and be able to teach. And you can look it up for yourself, the Mann Act, M-A-N. But let's see who notable prosecutions under the Mann Act. Jack Johnson, the former heavyweight champion of the world. In October and November 1912, remember it was passed in 1910, so this was like besides Bella Moore, he was like their first test subject and shit, black man. So, in October and November 12, boxer Jack Johnson was arrested twice under the Mann Act. It was generally acknowledged that the arrests were racially motivated. A posthumous presidential pardon was granted in 2018 by Donald Trump. You don't say. So Jack Johnson, you already know, used to knock them bunnies down. And they used to be mad. You had this big, strong black man knocking down them bunnies. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, too. Who else that we might know on this list? I don't know any of these people. Charlie Chaplin? The well, he wasn't a mime, but the silent movie dude. Charlie Chaplin met Joan Berry, age 24, 1941. He signed her to a $75 a week contract for a film he was putting together, and she became his mistress. By mid-1942, Chaplin let her contract expire to send her home. Chaplin paid for her train fare to New York, which led to his arrest. He was later acquitted. This shit getting spooky. I don't know. I never flew nobody in or out, so I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Who else? Charles Manson. Charles Manson took two prostitutes from California to New Mexico to work. Chuck Berry. In January 1962, Berry was sentenced to 3 years in prison for offenses under the Mann Act which he transported a girl, 14, across state lines. So I want y'all to know, too, under the Mann Act, you can't even get in the whip. It ain't about getting flued out. You can't even ride with me. You can't even get in the whip. If we cross state lines, that's trafficking. Who else? R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Who else? Ghislaine Maxwell. Socialite publishing heiress charged with ex-trafficking of minors for Jeffrey Epstein on December 29, 2021. A jury found her guilty on 5 or 6 counts involving ex-trafficking of minors. Sentenced to 20 years. Why is this important? Because dumbass dudes like Boosie is saying everybody is doing it. He's saying everybody's doing it. Look what he's saying. Boosie's saying everybody do it. I feel Diddy in jail for basically doing what every other famous entertainer has done. Flew itches out for threesomes. He just freakier. We actually go, I think he said we actually going. That's what I think he meant to say. We actually going to call women, the toots, who fly in willingly to be with their partner for, under the Mann Act, it's illegal. So I ain't never did it. So Boosie Boo, Diddy Pop Rock, Don't Stop It, whatever, I ain't never partook in that. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Boosie talking about. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this. This motherfucker trying to send the whole industry down. Everybody done did it. Oh, everybody did it. You willing to go sit in a deposition for saying that, Boosie? Because you know you could get called in. But you know what's funny about these individuals? They don't even have the knowledge to know. They talk so much. The Boosies, they talk so much that they will talk themselves right into a goddamn cell. They will talk themselves right into a case because for some reason, they're supposed to speak out and be heard. What an idiot. Calvin Dickerson says, what up? Diddy was moving reckless and sloppy. He had a lot of enablers. But let's keep going. So let's get into who's not supporting him. Now, one of the main supporters that we've seen over the years that supported him and benefited from him directly happens to be this lady right here, Caresha Please. Young Miami drags Diddy's ex Gina for her jokes about his new baby, Poor Sushi. She's even went on to say to this female, and look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. She went at Gina and said, Gina, you've been down bad ever since I came into the picture, ho. You've been crying for a baby for 10 years. Hoes, you've been around as a bitch that eat. And when he feel like it, you're an eater. You was the same itch that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. So she just implicated this female as one of the women that was in the freak-offs. She said, you eat pussy and eat Johnson when he feel like it. You a eater. She just implicated that. And then you know what's even deep? Let me show you something deep. These tweets ain't down. These tweets are still up. She didn't take these down. They still up. Still on her page. They're still there, look. They're still on her page. So that's how much she's standing on it. Hold on.
Dumbass. Dummy.
She's standing on it. She ain't even deleted. Let's go. You want a baby, bitch? I have a career, ho. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the awards, reminiscing on abortions. Let that hurt go, Chun-Li. Then, if I wanted you to eat my Diddy would have had you on your knees. Oh, you a eater. Oh, say that again. Hold on. I got to even do the best impression I could do. Hold on.
If I wanted you on my knees. No, my bad. I was speeding. If I wanted you to eat my pussy, Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You're an eater. And again, this tweet is still up. This tweet is still up. She stood on it. She's standing on it. She ain't even take the tweet down. Look at it. It's right there. Look, must I say it again in Carisha voice? If I wanted you to eat my pussy, Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You a eater.
She stood on it. She wasn't scared. Somebody tell her dumb ass to take them tweets down. She left the tweets up. She don't even care. She's standing on it. Call her a freak. You an eater. You eat dick. You eat everything. And Diddy makes you. You don't see nothing wrong about that? But let me tell you my reasoning why I think they don't care. Because I think that when they get called in, they're going to spill the beans on Diddy. I really think they're going to dime. I think they all going to cooperate. And he going to go down by himself. And she benefited a lot. She got this show. She said the dude was giving her half a ticket. That's $500,000 a year. They done freaked off together. She said she liked to get pissed on. All this weird, crazy shit. She kind of said it in front of us. So why is people still watching her? Why are people still support her? She's still even on Revolt. She just did some episodes. She did Rick Ross. She broke her silence. Why you so silent now, though? This is the time you talk. So let's go through the names. Let's start at the top. No Diddy. But all the people who were happy to be with him, happy to hang with him, happy to smile, happy to take that. Not one person has stood and said, free him. Not one. I know it's only been about 24 hours, but still. Jeffrey Dahmer mama will be in court. Timothy McVeigh, people who has done some of the most heinous shit in the world, has been in court for their loved ones. The only person that's showing up is Christian and Justin, as they should. Those is his boys. Christian walking arrogant like a motherfucker, too. You look just like Diddy, too, so you better calm your ass, skinny ass down. But anyway, King Los, Stevie J, Jay-Z, Jay Electronica, French Montana. Where's all these people at? Nobody said free. Nobody. Rick Ross, Meek Mill. Now, respectfully, remember that time we saw Meek Mill in the pool? That nigga looked fatigued. That nigga looked like he needed a drip. Now, I might not be like a scholar and shit. I don't have no piece of paper or nothing like that. But anytime a man has come out and there's been some weird shit said about them, that niggas need drips and they've been having parties for days and shit. You look fatigued. You mad parties with this dude. Y'all had on matching shirt. I'm just no. I'm saying.
You had on matching shirts. Fuck, you look so tired if you in the pool. And the nigga standing over you calling you daddy. Everybody quiet. Nobody's saying shit. Justin Bieber. Busta Rhymes don't want to pass no more Cavassier. The Neptunes. You name it. The whole music industry was jacking this dude. Everybody was putting him on a pedestal. P. Diddy run the city. Now everybody is quiet. Mary, Faith, Misa. The chicks in his life. Nobody said free him. So you mean to tell me your man's, your homie, somebody that you got money with, why is nobody saying nothing? Kanye called him out. See, you know, as time goes on, Kanye don't look all that insane, right? He started to look a little, start looking a little sane now. Remember, he said, you were fed. You were fed. Now everybody quiet. So you mean to tell I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I'm just asking a question. Have you ever seen a time? It's people who say free R. Kelly. Why ain't nobody say free Diddy? Not a soul. Free Diddy? Nobody. Jadakiss said, I ain't on the record label. I ain't on the record label no more, but I'm tighter with Puff. I'm just saying. Where is everybody? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to, regardless to what, if you know your man is innocent, you're supposed to support him regardless. If he go down, you go down with him. That's what support is. Again, somebody mama know they son is a piece of shit, and they'll be like, nah, not my son. My son is a good kid. And your son done went up there and done killed up mad people. Just think about it. Nobody said free Diddy. No, the whole industry. That's just to go to show you this shit is fake. All this shit is fake. Nobody's your friend. Brother Sanchez TV says, I wouldn't stand behind my homie if he was doing foul shit Diddy was doing. Brother Sanchez, respectfully. But if you knew, if you was there partying, you can't omit yourself now, because you know what? Like Ice Cube said, they got the little hooker on tape. These niggas is on tape. The prosecutor said we got tapes of the freak-offs. We got the tapes. Don't get quiet now. All these people. DJ Khaled. Oh, nobody is fucking with Diddy no more. Nobody. Who was at the party? 1,000 bottles. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That wasn't for him. Was the bodyguard Roger Bond there? Just really think about that. And this nigga been freaking off for a long time. Nobody's saying free him. Matter of fact, let's do an experiment really quick in real time. We the fam, so we could do this together. Let's do this in real time. Let's hashtag on Twitter. I still rock with Twitter. I don't know about y'all. I love the platform. Free. Let's put in free Diddy and see who come up. Let's put in free Diddy.
Okay. The Grim Reaper, whoever that is. Mark your calendars and tell your friends. Free Diddy school walkout. Get that. Look, they trying to get it trending. Any LeBron? Where you at, LeBron? You sitting there smiling and shit. Like he sent you a bottle of champagne. I want to see if any celebrities is in here. Bishop Titty Jakes, that is hilarious. Oh, the Free Diddy hashtag shows you who you need to block. I'm just saying, these are regular folks. Where's the folks at? Where is anybody? Drewski, where you at? You was in his crib. Same shit that make you laugh, make you cry, right? Where you at? I'm just saying, we could scroll. Where you at, Drake? You name them. Not one person with a blue check is saying it. You bought this. You bought it too. I'm just saying. Nobody but regular people. Oh, whoa, it got a little spooky. Hold on, it got spooky. It got spooky. See, it's time to tap out now. Now, see, I should have known they do too much. Goodness gracious. Now I gotta do some editing. They did too much now. But let me ask you something though. Now, I think he's gonna tell on everybody. I think he's gonna tell. But let me ask y'all something. Do he got the right to tell on everybody? Because he's standing by himself now. He's standing by himself and nobody's standing with him. Somebody said, where's Nas? You can hate me now. KRS-One. Step into the World remix. I'm just saying, where's everybody at? I think he's going to tell on everybody or everybody telling on him. Now, if T.D. Jakes is his reverend, I knew niggas who turn themselves into the precinct with they reverend. I'm just dead serious. Where he at? Why you not online saying a prayer for him? Matter of fact, hold on. Let's find T.D. Jakes. Let's find Bishop Jakes while we're at it. Hold on. When was this? We all of a sudden you ain't posting nothing. What the fuck you got $6 million followers for if you ain't posting nothing? Why y'all following somebody who don't post? Oh, 5 hours ago, okay. All right, bro. Where's the Free Diddy at? A day ago. 3 days ago. Where the free? You ain't got one? Ain't that one of your little homies? You been at his parties popping and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got on the floor and did the worm one time, T.D. Jakes. Fuck, you don't free the nigga? He passed it to you one time. He's like, and you was like,
You did all that. You ain't got one saying free that man? This nigga gotta get a new pastor. Your pastor ain't even going out for you. You know you by yourself when your pastor don't even do one for you. Where the support at? Where's the people who was signed to him? G-Dep. You was just hugging that nigga, G-Dep. I know you don't really, you just trying to get acclimated to society, bro, but think about this. G-Dep, you just was like that with this nigga the other day. I told y'all, when you hug a nigga and your feet come off the ground, you know what I'm saying? When you hug and the nigga, you know, I never even hugged a woman like this. So when you hug another nigga like this, you miss that nigga. Just think about that. So is everybody quiet because they hope their name is not implicated? Is everybody not saying nothing because they know what's coming, what's about to happen? Because remember, all of these people, he wasn't in the party by himself. This dude was hiring dudes to come through, knock chicks down, spank his monkey, and he watch. I got over 1,200 people in the room. Could I get them likes up, please? The likes up is important. The likes up is important. Now, if you have a friend and your friend did bad, somebody said Cochran couldn't save Diddy if he was living. Hey, but let me ask you something. I just want to know, man, if you had a friend and your friend did bad, because remember, besides the Cassie thing, he's still innocent until proven guilty, right? Still innocent until proven guilty. Besides him being a freak, it's not a crime to do those things. But how does everybody abandon you in your time of need? Think about it. Everybody abandoned him. You name them. Where they at? So what I want y'all to do as a community, as my brilliant chat room, as the winning team, start holding these people accountable. When they try to post shit and act like life goes on, no. And then let's look and see who scrubbed all the Diddy pictures from their account. Let's see who had a bunch of Diddy pictures and then they just took everything down. Let's see. I want to see. I want to see who took all their pictures down, who don't fuck with him. Well, as I said before, if I had a homie and you was into some wild shit, if I stood with you in private and I stood with you in public, although I would have to say to you, yo, you wilded out. You don't abandon your friends. This is real. You might have to change the way you rock with them, but you don't abandon your friends. And this is a cautionary tale for everybody who wants to be, I can't even say tale a certain way. God damn, get a little oily when you say tale. But this is a cautionary fable for the people who want to be in this industry, that you think people are your friends. People are not your friend. They're only going to be your friend. They're only going to rock with you when the getting is good. When it get bad, you by yourself. Always know that. Always know you are by yourself. When it comes to people, freedom, livelihood, or reputation, you will be by yourself. It don't matter how many people he fed, how many people he put on, how many people. Where's Usher? Where they at? I get it. I get it. Because if your brother did some shit they ain't got no business doing, again, we see Jeffrey Dahmer moms might come to court. This nigga ate motherfuckers. This motherfucker was eating people, and they'll be like, he's innocent. Look how niggas turn their back on you. Just really think about that. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? This is what I'm saying. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth all of this madness and all this freakiness and all this wild shit just to be by yourself in the end? Everybody was going to revolt. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's bragging. Another thing that I got that I might read one day, I don't know, is the actual paperwork. I got that. This is the actual paperwork of why they didn't want him to get bail. So you can see the date and everything. September 18th. This is a live PDF. United States versus Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. PD, a.k.a. Love.
Motherfucking love.
This is written to the judge. You can see it for yourself. The defendant poses a significant and ongoing danger. Despite public statements by counsel minimizing the defendant's conduct, both to the judge and that name and the media, the defendant has committed incredibly serious crimes, as alleged in counts 1 and 2 of the indictment, among other crimes. The defendant has consistently obstructed justice. So this was a letter written to the judge and read out. The defendant poses a risk of flight. The defendant detention is consistent with case law. The new proposed bail conditions fail to adequately address the risk of danger or obstruction. The conclusion: for the reasons set forth above, there are no conditions of bail or combination of conditions that would reasonably assure the defendant's appearance and compliance or the safety of the community, according to the defendant's application for bail, should be denied. You gotta be a special person to get shit like this. Shout out to the, to the source. They don't even want him out. They saying that he is a threat to society. They saying he obstruct justice. He gonna bounce. He got denied bail. So imagine how you flying high. You got G4s. You know all the shit they brag about, G4s, and you get out. Remember at one point Farnsworth Bentley was opening umbrellas and shit. To the jail cell. This nigga gotta eat Jack Mac like everybody else. This nigga gotta eat a cup of noodles like everybody else. You don't get no special shit. You don't get no filet mignon. You don't get no Felipe Chow. You don't get none of that shit. And one of the things that might be one of his biggest problems, if he allegedly is a custody, well, I gotta say allegedly, I can't say he a custody. If he's allegedly a custody, that nigga going through withdrawal like a motherfucker. That nigga crawling on the floor. Anything white, he like this. Anything white on the floor, he on the floor like a custody. Goodness gracious. Could you imagine? That nigga's on the floor. Anything he see white, he just hallucinating. He like a damn zombie on the floor. Anything white. He going to. Med, he need whatever. He like, I can't sleep. That nigga take Benadryl right now. So, this lifestyle is not worth it. I've been telling y'all that for years. And reason why I take this on so personally, and I'm going to say you again, I have nothing against this man, but the reason why I take it so personally, because it has been men and women who are very, very talented. It has been men and women whose talent has been put on the shelf, denied, and erased because they didn't want to partake in certain things. By people who are non-talented, by the way. You have classically trained piano players. You have people who know how to dance, who can sing, who come from the church, who know how to produce, and they've been denied because they didn't want to live a lifestyle that everybody else was living. And I think that's foul. You have people who's really talented, who just didn't come from this, that don't know anything about this, that will see these things and be like, yo, hold on, what? I got a what? I don't want to. Some people don't want to drink. Some people don't want to smoke. Some people don't want to take part in these things. They just want to show the world their art. And they have been denied that because they don't live a lifestyle like that. They didn't want to party. They didn't want to give up their cheeks. And I think that that's the foulest part, because some of us, all we have is our creativity. All we have is our wine. I was reading Mario Wine. All we have is our art. And many people have been denied the video models, the dancers, the video directors, the music that have been stolen from people, the recreations, the people who thought their life was going to change because of their talent, all the people who said, I just got a meeting with Diddy. I got a meeting. He's going to listen to my demo. And then you got Proposition. And you was like, I just want to sing. You want to sing? Okay, it's what you got to do. All the models who thought they was going to be in the video, all the models who thought they was going to model for the clothing lines and all that, all the money they was promised, all the people who've been working their whole life just to get somebody to hear them. And then when you finally sit before somebody, you got to partake in a freak off, and then you still don't come out. You still don't get anything. Now you just a slave to people deviants. That's why I don't respect deviants. Many deviants don't have no morals, values, and principles. It's just all about pleasure. It's all about pleasure. Now, what you do in your time is your thing. Whatever you into is whatever you into. If you into baby oil, WD-40, Dawn, Joy, whatever you into, Brillo, whatever you into, that's on you. But when you start depriving people of their God-given talent because they don't want to partake in the shit that you into, that's foul. And that's why I always been on a crusade for this shit. That's foul. You finally got your chance. You think, hey, man, I got the meeting. He want to hear my shit. And then he come in there and say, shit is all right, you fat. Remember what he told Making the Band? Remember what he told Sarah? You got to lose weight. Now, think about Sarah Stokes when you think about Making the Band. Us coming up, when we saw Sarah Stokes, we was like, damn, she look good. This nigga came and told us she fat. Imagine what that do to your mental when somebody tells you you're fat and you're not fat, and you say, hey, maybe you could tone it up a little bit. Let me get you a gym membership. But imagine how many people he just berated because he had the power. Just berated them. Just told them your shit whack. But how the fuck he know it was whack? He ain't never write no rhyme. He ain't never do no beat. How do you know it was whack? Because anything that's invested in can work, right? Look at the shit they convinced us of. But it was the marketing and promotion and the dollars put behind it. Anything could work if it's marketed and promoted. So what is whack if it could be bought, right? What is whack if you could just pay for it? We all knew the words to Can't Touch This. We knew Ice Ice Baby, but the consensus is, oh, that shit was whack. So how we all knew doom, 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 because they marketed and promoted it to us. Even in the sense of, we say crack is whack, drugs is whack, but then you'll have a nigga say Percocet, Molly Percocet. Anything marketed and promoted it and money put behind it can always change the perception that you know better than. The average black man and black woman grew up, we didn't want to take our Flintstone vitamins. Any medicine was nasty. If it was Dimetapp, Robitussin, whatever you was getting as a kid, you had a cold and you was taking the medicine and you would spit it out. Medicine was nasty. Now, medicine has been marketed and promoted as a means to get high. So now medicine is good. You got these same dudes that would not drink the medicine that we drank when we was forced to drink. Now they willingly drinking it. Why? Because it's been marketed and promoted. So the shit that we didn't like, now it's been cool. So what they've been doing now, anything dysfunctional, smoking, drinking, fucking, drugs, all this shit, we don't come from that. I mean, we seen our elders, because how could you come from a crack addicted home? Like many of us did. Anybody that was born in the late 70s, early 80s, 9 times out of 10, one of your parents was a custody. And if you got away from that, I applaud you, but auntie might have been a custody, uncle might have been a custody, grandpa, one of your family is a custody. How do you later on in life, seeing how this shit decimated your family and you become a custody too? You should be fighting to get away from that shit. Like, oh, hell no, nah. Drugs fuck my family up. And then we watch young men like Rich Homie Quan catch a bad one. And then nobody learn. Every time you do this, because y'all taking shit like this is carry. Every time you do this, you gambling with your life. But it's been marketed and promoted. But then you have individuals that say, your music is whack. Well, shit, if you put a couple of dollars behind it, why don't you buy me followers like you bought everybody else? Why don't you buy all the blue checks? Why don't you get me on the Breakfast Club like everybody else do? Get me some bots. Everybody else is doing it. So how could I be whack? How could you say I'm whack? If that's standard, everybody is whack. And how could somebody who's never produced, never written a rap, even when they recite the rap, sound like they reading off a piece of paper, and most of the beats that you was a part of has been bitten. Let's keep it real with that. None of that shit was original music. We heard it all before. We already heard hits. Take hits from the 80s, make it sound so crazy. Again, we heard Juicy Fruit or before. We heard Between the Sheets. It wasn't digging in the crates for no shit. It was already hits that we heard that they were recreating, putting lyrics over it. So it was already a hit record. So you can't make a hit record whack. You can't. Because you already was grooving to it. And it was already barbecue music. It was already music that they was going to listen to. But nigga ran the city. He was invested in. And we got to keep it real. And we got to really be honest about this. Most of their riches was amassed from selling us liquor. Let's just keep it real. Vibrate Higher, M. Queen said, you seem mad. It always got to be one. Selling liquor to us. You know, it's a demographic of us that don't smoke, don't drink. Not deviants. What about, why do we have to be this way? Or there's no room for us? You notice that the dudes who don't gangbang, who don't smoke, don't drink, who ain't out there partying, where do we fit into this shit? Where do we fit in? Because that don't mean we a geek or a nerd or a punk. But where do we fit in? You notice you that's why you a loner. That's why you're an introvert. Because you don't even have nobody to relate to. You could tell, yo, what's good? What y'all getting into? Yo, we in this lounge. All right, yo, I'ma holler at y'all. Hey, damn, I ain't even got no fucking friends. How I get older and I ain't got no friends? Because I'm not into a lot of shit no more. All the shit that's going on in the world right now, we not reading, study, educating ourselves. You can't smoke it away. You can't drink it away. You can't fuck it away. Listen to Cranes by Solange. She told you that. We're not taking our physical. We're not taking our mental. And we think food is this. Food is this too. Food goes through here, but everything controlled from here. But the food is ingested through here as well too. And it shapes how you think. And your mind control your body, but we think our body control our mind. But then we get hooked on these chemicals, and then it becomes chemical. It becomes a dependency. Then you detox, and then these dudes got the damn characteristics like dope fiends, and you 20. Got your pants off your ass. You 120 pounds because all you eat is oodles and noodles and hot Cheetos. You got all this sodium in your body. You got all this sugar in your body. That's all you intake. So now you just wild the fuck out. Your hormones. And the only way, you've been raised by your mama, man, you're such a bitch ass nigga. The only way you could prove you tough is by being oppressive to other people. You get tattoos all over your fucking face. How damn, my mother died when I was 2 years old. I look like my mama. Why would I desecrate her memory by fucking my face up if I have her face? You look like your mama. Do your mama got tattoos all over her face? And even some of the women are doing it. But who influenced you to do this? Some of y'all look just like your mother and your father. They're not here no more. And you tattoo all over your face, saying slogans and shit. Put a cross in the middle of your fucking head. So when I see these people, I be like, these motherfuckers is bozos. And I just write it off. Like, I'm good on that. I know you don't look. And then again, the problem is we're not allowed to speak like this because the platforms don't support us. We're not allowed to say this because at the end of the day, you will be called a hater. But guess what? I guess that's just what I am then. Because one thing that I never did is succumb to bullshit. Nobody ever pissed on my head and said it was rain, ever. I'll be broke. I'll be all these things. I ain't never did tap no jig. I ain't never did nothing. I ain't never clout chase. I ain't never do none of that shit. Again, the other day, somebody mistakenly cashed at me $370 and I hit cancel. You know why? Because I don't want nothing that ain't meant for me that I didn't work for. That's why I get on here and I do these shows. That's why I make sure I got beautiful graphics, make sure my microphone, everything sound right. Because again, you got to work for it. It ain't no shortcuts. Sometimes you might be able to do shit. It might be a little easy for you, but ain't no shortcuts. And all these fucking niggas with all these big platforms that's rewarded, all they could talk about every night is Drake. All they could talk about is nigga shit every night. And you got millions of people watching you. And you don't speak no truth to power to your people. So again, y'all got to start picking and choosing who you going to listen to, because how many of them are giving you anything that you need? Because we are, Doggie Diamonds and others, are the new television. We became the leaders. We always say we need leaders, we need it. Guess what? We are the leaders now. We the leaders now. We got the big voices. We got the big platforms. And if you're not using it, oh, we can have fun. We could bug out. We talked about Diddy already. Off that. Now we need to talk to us. I need to have a conversation with y'all. Well, I got 1,300 people in the room. I need to have a conversation with y'all because I want everybody to leave my chat like, yo, tomorrow I'm doing 50 push-ups. Starting tomorrow, I'm doing 50 push-ups. I'm going to drink more water. Yo, I'm going to work it out with my significant other. I'm going to do this because we supposed to enable each other to be great because we are what make up the community. We all talk about society. I say, well, you're a part of society too. Shit going on. You are a part of that. You make up what's going on. And when you see your friend doing something they have no business doing, you are supposed to intervene and say, yo, I love you. You my brother, but I ain't going to be able to rock with you if you're doing that. I want you to get help. But I see a lot of times the dysfunction gets passed. And then we try to out dysfunction each other. We try to brag about what's more dysfunction. I smoked 10 blunts today. So fucking what? I had a pint. So what? Yo, I had this bitch yesterday. So what? When the last time somebody said to you, yo, I read this dope book. My baby got an A in the class. My son graduated. You don't hear none of that. All you hear is dysfunction. All you hear is fat asses, fucking money. You don't hear nothing that's going to make sure and ensure that we have a future. Just nigga shit. And then we on this Black American thing. But guess what? It's our responsibility. We got these babies coming behind us. Y'all don't think about that? What about the children? You got these babies coming behind us. What are we showing them? Who are they supposed to learn from if they fucking parents is smoking weed at 8 in the morning, taking them to school with a blunt in their ear, already drinking? They babies ate oodles and noodles. They babies ate cans of SpaghettiOs and shit like that. Women don't know how to cook no more. Men don't know how to go out there and earn. That's what all this shit is about. Fuck these celebrities and what they do. They got theirs already. All that shit about to get taken from them too. Because they forget who gave it to them. And you know who gave it to them for real, for real? We did. Because we supported a lot of bullshit, but we didn't know we were getting duped. We didn't know. Y'all, I seen y'all in the clubs. I seen y'all on the gram clanking your drinks together. This is Ciroc. Now, what's the new one now? Don Julio. That's the new one. Y'all taking it to the head. I see y'all. I see y'all ladies, every time you celebrate, you get up and twerk. You go on your little Cancun vacations and shit that you could buy on the firm. You just got to pay it off. What are we celebrating? We celebrating failure. We celebrate dysfunction. That's what we celebrate. You don't have no children who accomplish anything. The babies is the best part of you. So what you're supposed to do, put your babies in piano lessons, put them in karate, put them in the shit. How can you continue the cycle when you might have been deprived as a child? And because you're deprived and you're angry, you do that same shit to your kids. That's what breaking generational curses is. You think generational curses is getting money? I'm going to be the first millionaire in my family. Yeah, but if you don't know anything about financial literacy, how are you going to keep the money? How are you going to pass the money? Many of you don't know shit about credit. You don't know anything. I'm going to start an LLC or I'll start my podcast. We all thinking we competing with each other. But when you think about the pie, we get crumbs. If these other dudes, if Vlad and Adam 22 is in the millions on their platform, and I'm so-called one of the founders of the culture, well, I only got 280,000. I talk like this every night of my life. I could be bullshitting with y'all. I could do that. That's easy. It's easy to bullshit niggas. It's easy. It's easy. It don't take much. You know, if we can't drink it, smoke it, fuck it, kill it, or dance to it, we don't even care. We don't even care. But think about this, right? Everybody don't got the answers. Everybody not right, but we still a community where we got to learn from each other. That's why I go to different platforms and just tap in. And I don't look to argue with people. I don't look to disagree. I'm going to take what I could take from it. You know, I'm going to take what I could take from it. But one thing I don't like, if this shit is ours, we going to have to take this back. And we can only take it back by all of us sticking together and supporting each other. I ain't in competition with nobody. I'm in competition with myself, honestly. And that's how you should do. You should be in competition with yourself. Stop looking at what other people are doing and thinking that they set the precedent or the mold of what you should be doing. Nah, the hell with that, because you want to end up like Diddy. I mean, think about it. He had power. He had influence. mistakenly and erroneously, you might have been there too. Just thinking you having fun. Yo, we just here having fun. Yo, that having fun shit is very, very detrimental these days. Having fun can now be a crime. I just showed y'all the Mann Act. Show you the Mann Act, right? And show it to you again. Show you the Mann Act. So when people talking about they got flued out, guess what you just did? You just committed a crime that you can be charged for. Look, the law was intended to combat forced prostitution, but its broad wording led to it being used to criminalize many forms of consensual. That, you know how crazy that is? We could say, yo, let's link. And we could be charged. The Mann Act has been used as a tool for political persecution and blackmail. Legally. And they telling you this. They telling you this. And you think you exempt, right? First thing y'all say with anything with the law, they can't do that. Says the nigga in jail. You know, every nigga in jail saying what they can't do. They can't do that. Okay. 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 So, again, one of my things to you is to be the better you. I know many of you, and I said this before and I'm going to say it again. I don't care how nobody feel about it because it's the realest shit. Some of y'all need to go to church. Why? It has nothing to do with indoctrination, has nothing to do with saying, man, this, that, and the third. None of that, because ancient Kemet ain't working for you. Whatever denomination you were part of ain't working for you. Some of y'all need to learn discipline. Seriously, y'all lack discipline. So if church, and you're going to go in there, and you're going to have a community, and you're going to have somebody at least standing in front trying to speak truth to power, and you're going to have that, y'all need to do that. Because sitting around smoking and drinking and bullshitting and playing cards ain't going to work. Some of y'all need to go to church. Some of y'all need to go back in that mosque. Some of y'all need to do that because you need discipline. And if these places could give you that, if you can't take nothing from it, it's not about the doctrine or being indoctrinated. It's about togetherness. It's about people going there singing, dancing, having fun. But I see a lot of y'all was, my name is at Sekhmet and all this stupid shit, and you put tattoos on yourself. Y'all some of the most weirdest, undisciplined people ever. And all you got is tattoos and bones in your nose and all types of shit. That shit don't mean nothing. You are undisciplined. Stacy Galore, I appreciate you. You are undisciplined. Some of y'all need to go back to the church to get disciplined. Not to TD Jake's church. Sarah, shout out to Sarah. Matter of fact, Sarah, for you saying that, you could be moderator for a little while. Let's make Sarah the moderator for a little while. Here we go. Here we go. Sarah says some real shit. I got to ride with that. Sarah's the moderator for a little while. Listen. Can be that. Just don't go to that church. Educate yourself. Read more. There's nothing wrong with reading, man. I read my brothers. I support my family, man. Shout out to Black Dot and his son Malcolm. Support my family. I still got CDs. I listen to some John Coltrane. Read. Come on, man. And on top of all that shit, you know what's crazy? Because I'll still whip somebody's ass. So that don't make me no punk or no sucker or none of that shit. It's just that I got discipline. And I do mind exercises to help me, because none of this shit gonna help you. I'm telling you, you want money and riches. First thing you do when you get money is fuck it up and celebrate. Dudes got PPP loans. There was dudes in the front of the street getting 50,000, 60,000, all types of shit. I read super chats when you send some money in. Exactly, I sure do. But if we're not using, shout out to Wallow. Wallow was one of the only ones I see trying. And he got a tough fight ahead of him because he's in Philadelphia. And sometimes Gilly comes off like a knucklehead. But shout out to Wallow. He's trying. But again, all this crazy space shit. Y'all always talking about fucking astrology and you're this sign and you're that sign. Let me tell you something, man. is a piece of shit throughout the whole zodiac. Stop with that shit too. Stop projecting. That's the worst shit you could ever do is project. Get in tune with you. Get in tune with yourself. Stop projecting. Sometimes you have a bad day. That don't mean you're depressed or shit. Sometimes you just have a bad day. Fucking got a flat. Fucking cops pull you over. But then what y'all do? I'm in the dumps. All this reading shit. Listen, when I see something that's not for me, I just leave that shit alone because I know where I come from. I know I come from. It's times where I've been in one of the darkest places ever. Why would I do shit to trigger me to go back there? I avoid that. I'm not going. I'm not reading niggas' tweet. I'm not arguing with niggas and shit. I didn't see your super chat, honestly. But thank you if you sent one. But again, find your support system. Find your counsel. And if you ever have a discussion with somebody and they tell you to risk your freedom or your life for some stupid shit, they don't love you. There is no way in hell that somebody would say, if that was me, I would have such and such. I would have did this. Right. There's nothing more refreshing than taking your key and putting it in the door. Ladies, I know how good y'all feel when y'all take that bra off. I feel good when y'all take it off too. Oh, that was different. But yo, I'm just saying, man, like, yo, we got to do better. We watching Babylon fall. We watching Sodom and Gomorrah burn. We watching it. We watching it happen in real time. So what we need to do, sit back and watch the show. But don't partake. We don't got to partake. Sit back. I could say I ain't never been to no party. I remember, they used to try to play me. Like, oh, you just mad at Diddy because you ain't done. Huh. I'm glad I never been to no party. I'm glad I wasn't signed to this. I'm glad all of that. I'm glad. Because you know what? Y'all niggas is on tape. Y'all niggas is going to get deposed. And some of y'all niggas going to get charged. That's why I say the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. Y'all niggas was all in all white together and shit, doing the same two-step and all that shit. Take that, all that shit. I ain't getting deposed. I'm not getting questioned. And I don't have to be quiet because I never seen anything or know anything. But, me and Ali Vegas tried to tell y'all in 2017, Asiatic, I appreciate you. 2017, myself and my brother Ali Vegas, he sent me a DM yesterday, and he said that interview we did got a lot of legs, and that's the shit that started all this shit. Remember, it gave everybody the balls to start saying a little bit more because you heard it from an unlikely source. You heard it from a platform. But I told y'all, and he told y'all about them parties. This is 2017. About those parties. Inspector Deck told you about them parties. Emilion, I appreciate you if you sent another super chat. He said, it's a reason why Diddy early artists found God. Loon, Muslim, Mace, Christian, Pen. I did see this. Turned himself in for murder. Yeah. But I did a video in 2015 that said Diddy is foul, but he always talks about God. So let me ask this question again before I go. He talks about God. He's, I guess, would be Christian, right? Shine. Turned into small hat. Loon went to Muslim. Craig Mack joined the cult. Biggie, deceased. Black Rob, sick, on drugs, respectfully. Who did I miss? G. Depp turned himself in. So if you are a follower of God, if you're a follower of God, how come none of them went into your church with you? How come none of them went into your church with you? How come they all went different places? Motherfuckers going overseas, looking at walls and shit. And then, you know what's funny too? We don't even have a united front, because if you look at a situation where, like, say like a Vlad, for example, Vlad will say something and then we'll stand on it and say, oh, we not fucking with him. He'll just get a new nigga to sit in that seat. We don't stick together from anything. Oh, Mace. Yeah, that's why I miss Brother Sanchez. I miss Mace, the first one. He was in front of there like, give me Lazarus 25-3. He was all the way, and he was Pastor Mace. But they didn't go to his church. Even every video with him wearing black and white. See, we really know why he going through this, but you know, they come for me. They do all types of shit to me. Once I say, sir, you know, they don't allow me to say nothing. That's why I'm kind of speaking in code right now, but they don't let me say shit on here. You know what I'm saying? Again, Mace, you ain't say nothing, bro. You talked about what Big L did to you, but you ain't never talk about what Diddy did to you. We don't give a fuck about no documentary. That's something you trying to monetize. We need the truth. The truth is just truth. The truth don't need validation. The truth don't need no camera crew. If you're in front of the camera every day, talking about who can dribble and yo, you know, killer, we getting all that shit from you. You know a lot. Reason why it's important to speak sometimes, too. It's not for gossip purposes, too, because people think everything's for gossip. You have to speak so you could save other people, too, sometimes. You do know that, right? You have to save other people. So that's why when people got zoed by Brother Polite and Umar and different dudes zoed them, I was like, I told you. But you call me a hater. All right. If it's 99 people that ran in the building and they ain't come out and you smell smoke and it's fire, you think I'm going to feel sorry for you because you ran in there? Now you want to come out and have a story about how you got burned? You didn't see everybody else get burned? I don't be feeling sorry for people like, yo, what the fuck you thought? You was exempt? Oh, I ain't going to get burned. I got super nigga skin. All right. Heard you. Heard you. Look, I live vicariously through others. That's how I get through all of this. Oh, they be shooting over there? I'm going to fall back. I ain't going over there. You see my phone, somebody text me, yo, pop out such and such. Huh? Yo, who are going to be there? It's me, such and such. Nah, I'm good. I don't hang around niggas. I don't even allow niggas to call my phone after a certain time. It's just like, what do you want around this time? You get what I'm saying? But, you know, I talk for a living. Again, we going to have fun. We going to laugh. We going to do different things. But one of my main goals with my platform is to use my voice so you can be better than me. That don't mean you have a better podcast or anything. Just a better person. I've been through hell in my life. I got a lot of excuses for being a failure, but I don't use them. Seriously, I could use every excuse in the book, but I don't use excuses. It's just forward motion no matter what. And when we start encouraging each other, and when we start saying congratulations to each other, it feel good. And remember, people die from the lack of appreciation. If you do things and it falls on deaf ears or you feel like nobody cares, that's why you see people start clout chasing. They're doing anything for attention. You ever see somebody that you once had respect for, then they start doing shit that you be like, damn, I lost a lot of respect for you. They didn't know you respected them in the first place. So they start doing shit that they think is going to get them respect. So if you see somebody that you appreciate and they're doing work that you appreciated, it don't hurt to say, I appreciate you. Yo, that shit was dope. I like that. Keep going. Everybody need encouragement. But y'all praise the rich. Y'all praise people who make it. But you see people who work hard and you don't say shit. That's like your baby coming home and say they got 100. And you be like, whatever. That shit is important to tell people, yo, you are appreciated. Even Tupac said that shit. And Dear Mama, you are appreciated. So that's what it is, man. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to the audio version of this podcast. Doggie Diamonds No Filter is on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. I'm going to be releasing more audio. Oprah, where you at, Oprah? Where's Gayle King? I didn't see Gayle. And I'm writing a book. I do have titles that I'm throwing around and stuff. My little group. We're talking about the titles and all that. But yes, hit the like button on your way out. Leave a comment. It's important. And again, it's up to us to hold these people accountable. It's because you don't have, that don't mean anybody could look down on you too. Just because you don't have this or you don't have that, nobody could look down on you because we all striving for perfection. We all are. Money, hoes, and clothes do not make you this. Look, anybody could fall. Anybody could get it. Anybody could get it. Right now, you eating better food than Diddy. Ain't that some shit? Did you ever think in your life that your goddamn Toyota Celica, your 2001 Toyota Celica is better than Diddy car right now because he can't drive? Did you ever think that food you ate tonight is better than what Diddy ate? Did you ever think it would be a point in history where you can say, I eat better than Diddy? Think about that. Was it all worth it? Is it worth it? Right now, you got a hoopty. You needed a jump today. But guess what? You driving. That nigga's a docket number now. A docket number. You have free will to come and go. You ever thought that? You ever thought that crib that people say, yo, you live in the projects or your apartment ain't shit, your house is beaten down. Did you ever think that little piece of shit that you own, you'd be living better than Diddy right now? That nigga's in a jail cell. You in your little piece of shit apartment. You in your hoopty. But you know what? You're free. Think about that shit. I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. Until next time, make sure you follow me on all social media, Doggie Diamonds, and the Instagram page is Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, I'm a holla. Peace. Let me hit you with this Aretha Franklin real quick. Let's go. He probably wish he could walk for some cheesecake, too. That's a fact.